I like that song.
I do too.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Drake Adventure. There's been a lot of things going on, and the reason I say adventure is because this is adventuresome. We've got all manner of talks, and we've got all manner of listeners, and we've got all manner of opinions and ideas, and all kinds of really cool things are coming our way, and this is going to happen fairly quickly. I have been advised over the past few weeks that the international community is very interested. So, on one of my recent calls to a friend in Europe, I asked about what was going on, and I was told that actually I've become famous over there. And then I said, no, wait a minute. And everybody's been telling me I'm famous here, and it just don't quite fit somehow or another, but it's all right. At least I'm able to reach a large audience, irrespective as to the reason. Now, I got some things to plug here, and that plug is going to be Veterans Today on 5/20. And the name of the article that was written by Gordon Duff is, Mr. President, we have had enough. I recommend this to everybody. You should make it a part of a history lesson somewhere in our great educational system. It actually covers some things in a comprehensive manner, and it's not just opinion. It's mostly validated. And then to go along with that, I've been talking to a person called Lady Dragon. And this deals directly with the international arena. Lady Dragon is in Canada. Canada is trying to facilitate the same paperwork that we've done here using different documentation. Now, I want to make this perfectly clear, and everybody needs to take notes. And the reason I'm saying this is because there are differences between what was done here in the States in terms of our paperwork and what needs to be done in terms of the paperwork wherever you might be, whatever country it might be in. And the best manner in which to find the capability for lawful, legal, peaceful freedom is very simple. You find your originating documents. That's for the origin of your country. And this can be a combination of a whole bunch of different things. You might have something as simple as a piece of paper with different things written down. You might want to take a real close look because it could be a treaty. It could be by royal decree by one of the families. It might have been some form of revolution where everything changed. It varies according to country. It varies as to the type or structure of the government that you're dealing with, as to what documentation would be used in terms of, as such, and I want to make this clear, a founding type of document. When you procure that, the procedure is basically fairly simple. You divorce yourself as much as possible in any way, shape, or form that you know that a connection is made. You completely sever those connections. You do so in a meeting. That meeting, the minutes of which need to be recorded. The secretary then needs to have an affidavit of certification of the accuracy of the minutes as they were taken. This certification then needs to be apostilled in order to be used correctly. Now, the gist of what I'm talking about is contained on freedomreigns.us. Some of the paperwork we used is there. However, it may not be applicable and probably is not in many countries. So you have to be very, very good at doing your homework and making sure that you're correct. And get a group of people who know something about it together, and by all means, go for it. Now, Lady Dragon, as you might be able to tell from her name, is somewhat of a firecracker. And to be quite honest, it's a pleasure to find somebody with as much explosiveness of character and absolute honesty as I found in this lady. I think that she might be a contact people might be able to relate to. Now, she's got a website for the people in Canada who might be listening. It's called fcm2012.com. And that contains a lot of information, as well as being able to contact her, I think, through that website, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I've done several things recently that supposedly upset some people. I gave a timeline that was given to me, by the way. And now some of the same sort of people who gave me the dates that I used are upset because they didn't like it, because it didn't work quite, and it made them look bad, and I was premature, and whatever other thing that might come along with this. I'll make a suggestion. The principals involved in this have expressed to me that within the next few weeks, things should be completed to the satisfaction of our military. And I wanted the military to know that I had made sure what was going on. Come to find out, there were some legalities that did need to be addressed. And as those are addressed, then we can culminate this process. Now, everybody says, oh, you can't say this and you can't say that. Well, I didn't say anything at all. Take a close look at what the next few weeks might mean and figure it out. Take a guess. Nobody knows the exact time of the action, simply because if you're a quarterback or leader on a sports team, you do not want the opposing team to know what kind of play you're going to have, to whom the ball goes and all that. You don't want them to have that. They will wipe you out if you do this. Consequently, there's a lot of information I have that I cannot share for those reasons. It would identify key people. It would cause problems with this effort. And quite honestly, this is a second revolution. And quite honestly, it's the last chance I see, because I'm an old man, to make sure that my kids and grandkids don't have to put up with a ring around the rosy that they got planned for them. I don't think concentration camps are cool. It doesn't matter whether they call them FEMA camps. It doesn't matter where they're located. So, in that light, I'd like to bring Lady Dragon on and have her give her 2 cents worth. Are you there, Lady Dragon?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, Drake. Hello, Dietra.
How you doing?
Can you hear me? I'm doing quite well. How about yourself, dear?
I'm doing fine. I've got coffee and I got a show to do, and I'm just happy as a pig wallowing in it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, yes, here in Canada, what I have done is I put a website together, like you have said, fcm2012.com, which stands for Free Canada Movement. Okay, and this is what I have done. I have made this website for anybody of any type of knowledge that they can go there. Somebody who is extremely knowledgeable about what's going on, or somebody who just figure out how things are going. So anybody can go there, and they'll find something to educate themselves, which is the major problem in this world, is lack of education. When you see all these bad things happening or misunderstanding of some sort, it's because people are not educated. Mostly because they have been brainwashed, It's very hard to when you talk to people and you say, this is done to brainwash you, this is done to brainwash you. Well, when they hear it first, they think you're nuts. But when you hear it at 25 times, they will say, well, maybe there's something to this, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I have done. I have put my website in a very simple manner, because I'm an expert in website, because everybody who knows me, Everybody who knows me knows I own LadyDragon.com. I'm known in every single country in the world. My area of expertise is technology, video game, and sports, and I have done many, many important interviews with many, many important people. So I'm very well known, and they know that if I speak with value. I always speak with somebody something important to say, or something that is going to help, or else I'm not going to say anything, and I'm known for that. So this is how I constructed this website, because there's so much news coming from different places, and if you're not knowledgeable to know where to go and how to read website on the internet, you will get all confused, and you will not know which one to believe and stuff like that. What I have done to simplify this for everybody, I have made it very simple with not too many sections. I have put it in section that where you have tons of a website that I think is of importance for you to go. I have put a section for radio shows that people can listen to. I have put a section where there's I call it print this section, where you can actually print this little sheet that's going to give you an indicator of how much people know, and then the main page when you walk in is where I have put the most important that I feel news information that I went to siphon out of all the website that I looked for, okay? And this is how people can go every single day, educate themselves, see what's going on, A to Z, different topic, because a news day, you never know. You get up in the morning, you don't know what type of news is going to be happening. Some days it's more busy than others, So this is how I build the website. And my print this section is made specially, okay, for people that wants to they want to reach out to other people. So what I've made with the page that I made, if you go on my website, fcm2012.com, and then you go to the section print this, I made it very, very simple. I put it in an RTF file, okay, rich text file. You can just download it. It works with WordPad. You don't need any type of special software to open this. Any Windows operation in Windows has that. You just open it, and then you just print it on a piece. Put it on a. I advise me that you put it on a flash drive, and you go to Staple or something of that sort, and make a lot of thousands and stuff like that. And then when you know somebody, and you present that sheet to that person, the person will react only 3 ways, Drake. Okay. Either the person will say, I know about all this, I want to help, I want to contribute. They're going to say, or the second thing will say, oh, I just know this thing. Please tell me more about the other things, Or the third way the person's going to react says, oh, I don't believe in this at all. You know what I'm saying? Fine. If that person reacts the third way, we're not a religion here. We're not trying to convince people. And me, I don't have the type of personality to convince people. If they're not smart enough to know that I'm telling the truth, it is not my problem, it's their problem. So therefore, you say to them, okay, no problem. If you ever want to have information in the future, you know where to reach me. And that's it. The sheet gives you an indicator of how to start a conversation with somebody. Because, you cannot just say, do you know about the fluoride? Do you know about the chemtrail? Do you know about this? Do you know about that? There's so much thing wrong in the world. So at least this gives you a point of start to have a conversation. And this is where everything is started, like conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because, Drake, people might have forget that in the past, before the bloody television, I was there. You know what I'm saying? People, when were they having dinner, or when they're having after dinner, they were having conversation. They were sitting in front of what? They were sitting in front of a beautiful fire. You know what I'm saying? And they were having a discussion, like what happened today, when they were working today, or knowledge they were exchanging, older people with young people. Now, there's none of that. It's just incoming brainwashing directly into people's brain through the bloody television. You know what I'm saying? And this is why people are not educated. So this is with that sheet, it actually helps to start a conversation with someone. So then you can go. Pardon?